Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to come at you today with a fairly brief video just catching you up on all of the latest Apex news, the leaks, release dates, updates to the perk system, which is going to be coming very soon. And then after that, I want to talk about how it could potentially affect Pathfinder and turn into a buff for him. So make sure you stick around to get all of the latest news because you don't want to miss any of this stuff. So first up, let's just get the Pathfinder exclusive edition out of the way. As you guys know, this has been in the works for quite some time, and it's finally going to be releasing on May 26th. Hi, it's Tyler from the future. I just wanted to tune in here really quickly and just remind you guys that this is a leak, and that while I'm fully banking on this being released on May 26th, take it with a grain of salt because, like anything else, the devs could see this video or the original post that Shrugdle put up and be like, I think we're going to change the date, but I'm counting on it being on the 26th, so fingers crossed. Okay, back to the video. As soon as it drops, I will be picking it up and doing a full review here on the channel so that you know if you actually want to get it yourself or not. So if you're interested in seeing that, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. That way you don't miss it when I release it. So that's going to be on May 26th, which is going to be this upcoming Tuesday. Probably at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's usually when they release new things for the game. But let's get into the more interesting stuff that we have here. But now let's talk about the perk system. And while it's very unlikely that you've been with the channel since I started covering this back in Season 3, since I had about 75 subscribers then, if you were, you know that I've been covering this way back since the very first line of code that talked about Bloodhound being able to use survey beacons back in like December or November, something like that. It was a very long time ago. And slowly but surely, we've been getting more and more lines of code and animations and different sound effects, all this stuff coming together. And now we know that this is officially going to be a perk system, which is being implemented. Now, I have a whole video going very in-depth on this. I'll link it in the top right-hand corner, and I'll also put it down in the description for you guys. But basically, to sum it up, the support characters are going to be able to open the blue bins and have that drawer come out. So they've already implemented that with Lifeline, I think, as an immediate buff. Now, it's considered a second passive for her right now, but I think that's just because people were so adamant that she get a buff because Gilbert was kind of stealing her thunder. I think that in the future update where the perk system is fully implemented, she and Loba will both be able to open those blue parts of the bins because they're both support characters. Additionally, offense characters will be able to hold 2 extra grenades in a special compartment of their inventory. And the part that we're focusing on today is that scouting, tracking, whatever characters you want to call them, are going to be able to all use survey beacons. So that means Bloodhound and Crypto will both be able to use survey beacons, and we finally have some rendered out animations of what that's going to look like. So I'm going to play the Crypto one for you first. And the thing that I'm curious about is whether or not Crypto will do this or his drone will do this. Because if Crypto's drone can access survey beacons, that's going to be an enormous buff for him. He could be 200 meters away, scanning the next circle. The survey beacon doesn't even have to be in circle. He can take his drone outside of circle and go scan it. So that would be a humongous buff for him. And then let's show Bloodhound. And as you can see, they also now will have this ability. Chances are you're probably not going to be able to send Arthur out to go use these survey beacons, so you will have to be there in person. But the really interesting part about this is, what will Pathfinder's new passive be? And I've been working on a can we fix it for Pathfinder since they completely broke him, and I want to come up with a more creative way of fixing him than just put his grapple back to 15 seconds, especially since he's going to need a new passive. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think a better passive for Pathfinder would be, and if I like one of them and decide to use it, I'll put you up on screen when I'm talking about it. Now, I did forget to give credit for these animations. Both of these are from a guy on Twitter with the handle _Soom. Link to him in the description below if you want to go check his page out. And you don't have to worry about quest spoilers there. He also is not partaking in any of that, so feel free to go through his stuff and check out the recolors and all that awesome stuff. Now, as far as a time frame for these perks, I'm honestly not really sure. I previously thought that we would get them at the beginning of Season 5. However, potentially we could get them at the halfway mark between Season 5 and Season 6, or maybe with the introduction of Season 6. I'm not entirely sure on that. That's all just based off my own personal speculation. But what do you guys think about them? Do you think this perk system is going to fit in well with Apex? Or do you think it's going to be a little bit too much abilities for every character? I'm pretty interested to hear what you guys think about that. But that's going to be it for this video. So until tomorrow, guys, take it easy.